So what else happens over winter here at Fruitopia? Well, this happens. This is the Hicks Fancy Mulberry. Wow, the mulberry tree is waking up from, well, not even a few days of sleep. It dropped its leaves back in May. Hasn't even dropped all of them yet. They're still hanging on. And already, at the end of June, it's got fruit on it. Crazy. Well, fruit coming. Yeah. Look at it. It's a bare tree, just like the apples or the cherries. And every tip is alive. Every single tip is waking. I would like to say waking up to spring, but golly gosh, spring is like officially 2 months away. Unofficially, of course, I believe that spring begins the final week of July, around July 23rd, from my observations here in Melbourne. So yeah, every tip is waking up on the mulberry. This mulberry, the Hicks Fancy, which is a subtropical temperate mulberry. You wouldn't be able to grow this in alpine zones where some mulberries do well. Why? Because it's setting fruit in winter, that's why. Setting fruit without any leaves. Here's another one of its fruit. Look at that. Crazy. Yeah. So the mulberry is waking up only days after it went to sleep. Look, there's still the leaves from last year. It didn't even get to drop all its leaves. And it's busy waking up. Hicks Fancy Mulberry. Meanwhile, our other two mulberries are still fully awake. This one is the red shatut. I think in America you guys call these the Pakistan. Not sure what you call it there, but here we call them red and white shatut. This is the red one. It hasn't even started dropping its leaves yet. It will do that throughout July. All these leaves will be gone in 4 weeks. So it's not exactly evergreen, but not exactly deciduous either. And this one here is the largest of the mulberries I have. My most favorite tasting, the white shatut. And this one has started dropping its leaves about a week ago. And it's making such a mess. Such a mess everywhere. So be prepared for a mess from the mulberry in winter. These guys don't drop their leaves in autumn. They drop their leaves in winter. Look at this mess from the white shatut. Yeah, this is nothing. It still has all those leaves to drop over the next 4 weeks. And then when it's dropped its leaves at the end of July, I get the chainsaw out and I butcher it. I cut half the tree away. I get in there. See, I did it last year. You can see where I cut it last year. Those 3 points there. I'm going to do it again, guys. I'm going to cut all those big branches away. It's just too vigorous. And I warn you, if you grow this, be aware of this. It's a fast-growing, large tree with a huge trunk. Look at the size of the trunk. It's bigger than my head. And it's only been there for 5 years. And a lot of mess that goes with it. white shatut. See the leaves dropping now, the yellow ones? Yeah, a winter best fest from that tree. And the other reason I need to keep it in check is because of the power lines right above it. Okay guys, that was the 3 mulberries I have.